and today we are going to discuss about the introduction of the data science and artificial intelligence. Thank you. And then let's discuss about today's class. Today we are going to discuss about the data. Okay, because everybody nowadays most powerful thing is going on in the world is AI. Okay, because AI, we are hearing that AI taking more work on that. Because for example, let's discuss about the data science, AI and ML, and how it is working and how related to our works. Okay, first of all, let's discuss about the data science. Data science means it is already, we know it is working on the data. Okay, so what is how related to AI? What is the differences between the AI and uh, data science? Let's discuss about it. First of all, we are data science. Data science is the field that is uses scientific methods like different algorithms it will use, and it will extract the knowledge from the different data. Okay, so it is a combination of data science is a combination of not only the AAML, it is a combination of statistics, which we use the mathematical things, and it is a combination of computer science, and we should have a data knowledge on it, because we need to in our daily life we are using most of the things like when we are using mobile, or when we are using any YouTube channel or Netflix or any e-commerce platforms, according to our purchase behavior or according to our view history, it is recommended you based on your viewing history. That is the action which is done by the data science. Clear? So what is happening here? Here data is taking, and then it is analyzing the data, and from that insights it is taking the decision of it. So then people, why it is important, why data science is important means data is a in every organization we have different data will be there to taking the better decisions. It is helps to predicting the trends. It is helps to improving our efficiency. It is helping to the people who are working with in a different sectors. Like for example, in healthcare sector, how it is helping to in healthcare sector. Here healthcare, for example, in healthcare it can predict the decision. If you give any person inputs like symptoms of a person or tests of a person or MRI scans, these are, if you give that, it will predict, AI will predict which type of disease he has, whether he has a disease or not. Okay, for example, coming to the financial background. Financial means when you are working on any financial data, at that time it will detect the fraud. For example, lot of people are using ATM cards. If you want to check whether the card is fraud or not, or otherwise, nowadays lot of fraud detections are happening you through they are sending the unwanted links. If you click that link, it will show you that. Okay, so these type of fraud detections and spam detections will happen, and it can detect, we can detect it using the app. Okay, so not only that, let's discuss about the artificial intelligence. So data science means it will work on the data, and then it will analyze it, and it will predict. Okay, helping with the machine learning algorithms, it will predict. So let's discuss about what is AI, how AI is related to our work. AI means it is a human intelligence. Clear? So
Yeah,
what?
Gopika, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Guys, I have given access to everyone in the meeting, almost 30 people.
Okay.
So, yeah, you can unmute yourself and ask your doubts. And, you can
Sure,
interact.
definitely.
Yeah, you can talk to them.
Yeah, yeah.
And guys, make it interactive. You can post your doubts like about introduction because basics should be strong. So you can ask us, ask your trainer what is what. She'll definitely able to bear it out.
Okay. So hi guys, good evening everyone. Guys, am I audible? Please,
You are
anyone?
audible. You are audible. You are audible.
Yes, yes. Guys,
Guys, can you
anyone of you
directly
please
continue?
unmute your call?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Who is on that? Jana. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, the group guy, you can continue. Maybe like people are thinking to
Okay,
start.
okay, guys. Guys, class will be more attractive when you speak or when you ask the questions. This is the first day. I can understand your feel, but try to speak. Okay. If you ask the question, I can understand whether you are listening or not, whether you are attention or not. Because interaction is the most important while teaching the class also. I hope you understand and I hope you to ask more questions also. Not only the questions, you can interact just to say, okay, that's fine. Is it also okay for me? Okay, then let's discuss about the AI. So already, I know that you are the students. I think you have heard about the artificial intelligence. You think like artificial intelligence means it is a mission. Okay, what does mission do? Which humans can do? That is also missions can do, but it will make up faster than the humans. Okay, so it may do faster and accurate than the humans. Like how humans can do that, as we are humans, if you get any problem, you just think about it and learn about it, analyze about it, and then you can able to solve it. As like that, artificial intelligence also work like that. Okay, it is unable to computers to perform such as reasoning the problem or solving that problem. It will take the input, what should I do, and then it will take the decisions and then it will try to solve that. Like, as we have lot of robots, as we have seen, if we whatever we are giving the comments to that particular robot, it is trying to do that, it is trying to solve it. Clear? So that is AI. So what is AI do? It will AI makes missions to think or problem solving. Clear? And then it will how it is works, artificial intelligence make the, it will use the old experiences and then it will solve the programs. Okay, and then let's discuss about the remaining things, like which we are relationship between the data science and AI. What AI do? AI focuses on the building the intelligent systems. Like data science will focusing on the analyzing the data and understanding the data. After that, it will work on it. Okay. So what if both are combined? If both data science and AI, like it will make the things innovations. For example, as we know, I hope you all heard about the self-driving cars. This is the most important for the AI. Self-driving cars means in India present we do not have, but in USA we have a lot of self-driving cars. Self-driving cars means without having any help of the human. There is no driver, it will move automatically. Okay, so that is also one thing. And chatbots, for example, chatbots means whatever I'm giving the question, it will respond according to that. Okay, present most of the students are using it, not only the nowadays and olden days. When you are going to visit any website, at that time it will, when after visiting that website, it will ask you, hi, how can I assist you? If you ask any question, it will give you that answer if it has. Or if you ask any other question which is not registered in that particular chatbot, it will tell you our team will contact you in 24 hours. Okay, or as soon as possible. It will give you the answers like that. So like that, so this is the one, self-driving cars or chatbots or recommendation systems. Recommendation system means, for example, if you buy e-commerce platforms, what is e-commerce platforms? Amazon, Flipkart, these are the, we will call it as a e-commerce platforms. So e-commerce platforms, what does it do means, so first of all it will think like whatever, if you for example, if you buy any product of it, like a laptop or a mobile, according to your purchase history it will give you the ads. If you go to the YouTube, it will you will get the ads related to the product. Okay, what does it mean? The system AI is attracting to you. Okay, so that is the recommendation system. So here we can able to do the data science, and this is how data science is and AI is related to our works. Not only that, for example, if you are using Android mobile, there will be a Google Assistant. Google Assistant means, hey Google, open WhatsApp, or hey Google, call to someone. So what does it mean? If you give the command, it is doing that work. Okay, if you are using Apple, hey Siri. Microsoft, if you are using Alexa. Okay, so when you are giving the comments to the AI, so after understanding that command, it will it will do the actions. Clear? And next, let's discuss about the key concepts, like how data science is working and how AI is working. What are the things will be there in the data science? Okay, so as I have already told you, so what is data science? Data science is a combination of statistics, computer science, and domain expertise. Statistics means it is a mathematical foundations for analyzing the data. Okay, computer science is a tools and algorithms, which is for the algorithms means, here we will use the machine learning algorithms. I will explain you what is machine learning, what is all these. Okay, and then let's understand about the real world context and the applications. Means whatever the person is doing, data scientist will work on the real world works. Clear? So for example, as I have already told you that um, real world example means Netflix analyzes means after viewing your history. For example, if you watch any English movie or anything, so viewing your history or ratings and behavior patterns to recommend the movies. Okay, according to your behavior of it, according to your past behavior. So what data science do? According to the past data, it will predict the future or present. And then let's discuss about why data science is important. Why data science is important? Data science is important because we can predict the future trends, we can improve our efficiency. Okay, so as I have already told you about the how this is work, how data science is work in different industries. Okay, for example, when you want to predict something like a crop, okay, so you want to check the crop recommendation means according to the soil. Okay, for example, soil fertilizer, like soil type, which type of soil it is, then we can, it will, AI will suggest you which crop is best for that particular soil, because it will check the soil, how nitrogen will be, how phosphorus is there, how potassium is there, how humidity in that particular area, how the temperature is. So according to these inputs, it will suggest you which crop is best suits for it. So in that way, we can, it will help to us. Clear? So as like that, healthcare also, so it can predict the diseases earlier. For example, if a person has some disease, maybe he got some symptoms, so if you give the symptoms to that particular AI, it will predict which type of disease it is, whether he has a disease or not. Okay, so finance related, it will real time fraud detection. It will detect the fraud. Okay, so risk assessments and all these, it will help to us. Okay, then let's discuss about the, we have already discussed about its artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, every day we are using like a assistants, Google assistants, Alexa or Siri or all these things. So whatever you are speaking, that is understanding, AI is understanding. So according to your speaking, it is giving you the response. Okay, so artificial intelligence, what it does to, it will think like a human. Okay, it mimics like a human. Okay, first of all, it makes missions to think or problem solving. Okay, first of all, it will take the input and then it will start the process. Okay, first whatever you have given the comment or whatever you are giving the input, it will recognize the patterns of it, and then it will understand the situation of it. After that, it will continuously try to improve their performance. Okay, so let's understand components of a data science and artificial intelligence. Data science means first it will data collection. Data science is a combination of data collection, data cleaning and pre-processing states, data analysis and visualization, and machine learning. So what it is, why these are. So first let's understand, as I have already told you, what is data science. Data science is used to predict something for the future. Okay, for predicting something for the future, how it predicts? It will learn first. First of all, the system should able to learn about the past, and then it will predict the future. For example, if I want to predict tomorrow having chances to rain or not, so I need to give you a past data. Okay, first of all, I need to gather the data, and after gathering or collecting the data, we need to give that data to the system, and that algorithm, machine learning algorithm, will pre-processing the steps, and then it will predict about the future or present. Okay, then. So let's understand. So gathering the raw data from the different data. So for example, we have lot of open sources are there, like a Kaggle or DataGo. These are the in these website. We will get the data for every industry. If you want to do any project regarding the finance or healthcare or pharma or anything, social media or manufacturing or oil and gases, whatever you want, you can get the data from there, and you can make the real world projects. Okay, and if you want to bring your data, if you want to collect the data from your side, then you can collecting the data using sensors, because data science is not only working on the text data, it can work on the text data, audio data, video data, and image data also. After collecting the data, it will working on the cleaning and processing. Let's understand what is cleaning and then what is processing. First of all, cleaning the data. Cleaning the data means, first of all, it will, uh, for example, missing values. Okay, if the data having any missing values, it will remove it, or any duplicates, or it should remove. If there are any special characters, unnecessary data, we should remove it, because if the data having missing values, it is algorithm able to maybe confuse, because it does not have their any knowledge. Missions does not have any knowledge, it has a zero knowledge until you give the data to that, until it learns your data. So whatever you are giving the data, it will only learn. That the data will learn. If you give the wrong data, it will learn wrongly. If you learn it clearly, you can have, if you give the data clear data or correct data, perfect data, it will also learn perfectly. Clear? So in that way, so that is a, so data cleaning and processing is the most important for us. So we can remove the messy data. If we have a messy data, into that data should converted into the clean data. Okay, data should be in the format of structured. Okay, structured means, for example, if you take your data is a CSV data. CSV means comma separated value. It is a combination of columns and rows, and then it will understand, it will analyze the data, and then it will make it visualizations. Okay, so whatever data you have collected, it should able to understand, explore the patterns of it, and it will able to understand the relationship between the data, each column, and how output is depending upon the particular input. For example, if you want to predict a house prices in particular area, so when you want to predict house prices, when you want to buy a house or when you want to take any rental house, what are the things we will consider about the price? For example, I want to buy a house. At that time, I need to consider how many bedrooms are there, what is the square feet of living, okay, and what is the whether the area is commercial or not, whether the house has a um, car parking or not, or in which year it was built. Okay, these all are the inputs are depending on my output. Price is depending upon all these inputs. Okay, if bedrooms are increased, my price also increase. If it is a commercial area, then my price will increase. If it is not yet that much commercial means if it is near to everything like a hospitals, schools, or railway stations or bus stations, everything will be available. At that time, we have more chances to increase our prices. So in that way, we need to analyze, the mission should able to analyze the data, and visualization means, so whatever we are working on the data, we are able to understand about the data, and we have to understand and we have to able to explain about that data to the particular CEO or our manager. So at that time, what should we do regarding our speeches, regarding our mouth? It is very effective to show them in a graphical representation, or in particular area, like in particular graphical representation or charts representation. Like we have different charts, like bar chart, line chart, or that, like this. Okay, so for example, stock prices, how stock prices will be there, if it will always increasing decreasing. It is like every minute it has a changes. Okay, how it will be, it will be in the format of line chart. Okay, so we should able to show them in a charts format. For that, we will use the Power BI or Tableau tool. Okay, so what we are doing, we have a text data. We are converting that text data into the graphical representation to the users, which can able to understand easily. And not only that one, Machine learning. Machine learning is a crucial thing for the people who are learning data scientists or AI or deep learners or deep learning things, deep learning or all these, because machine learning is the algorithms. Machine learning algorithms will predict it. Because see, for example, machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence. What machine learning do? What machine learning algorithms do means, machine learning algorithms will learn the data from the past data. First of all, it learn from the past data, and then it will predict about the future or present. Okay. In this machine learning, we will have a two types. Super, like supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning also. Okay, so what all these do means, it will build the predictive the models. Okay, first of all, it will build the models to learn from the historical data. Historical data means past data to make the accurate results. Okay, so past or about the present, or so this is how data analysis and data visualization. We are able to understand the data, and then that data will be converted into the graphical representation to understand more. And then machine learning. Machine learning algorithms are very important for do any project. And coming to the artificial intelligence. In this artificial intelligence, we have, so for example, in artificial intelligence, we have yet few steps: machine learning, deep learning, natural language processing, and computer vision. So let's understand step by step what machine learning, as we have already discussed about it. Algorithms will learn and improve the automatically from the experience. Okay, so first, what does this do? Machine learning algorithms will learn the data, and then it make the data improve, and it will give the results accurately because it is learning, right? So whatever you are giving, in which industry it is, whatever, okay, whether it is a healthcare industry or education or social media or manufacturing or power, whatever, okay, sports related, it will first learn about it. And then, for example, if we have a world cup cricket matches, that matches will, if for example, if 10 matches are participated in that, and tomorrow we will have a final match between two, Australia and India, for example, I want to predict which match, which team has a more chances to win. For example, how it will learn, it will analyze it. If I give the any algorithm from the machine learning, first of all, I need to give the data. I need to collect the data. Which data I need to collect? What are the matches they have performed in before times? I have to collect all the time of data for the each player, how each player is performing on every match. Okay, how he takes the sixes and fours, how many runs he has taken, and which pitch they have played that one. Okay, and we have to give all these things, and then it will predict which team has more chances to win. I think we have, if you are aware of the cricket, if you see, the like a Cric's Live or Crick Buzz, at that time they will show you the poll. Okay, so 90% of chances to India or 20% of chances to Australia. That is already predictable. That will show you in that particular websites. So how it is working? It is working on, they are using machine learning. They are using AI, and then they will calculate it automatically. Okay, and deep learning also work like a machine learning, but it works on the complex data, like whether it is audio data, video data, or object detection, unstructured data. Means what does it do? Image data, audio data, video data, these are the little bit complex, we will say it, when compared to the text data. Because when you see any photo, for example, while we are using the mobiles, everybody is using mobiles. Everybody has a knowledge on the mobile, and they are giving the biometric for the fingerprint for unlock the screen. Or some of them use the face recognition lock. And how it is working? When you are setting up it, it is learning your face everywhere. Okay, first of all, it is learning, and then it is recognizing your face patterns, how it will be, and then it will, when you show you whenever, it will open automatically. So in that way, for example, if I give the multiple sets of cats image and multiple images of dogs, okay, I have chosen one deep learning algorithm, and I have trained it. So whenever I have given a new image to it, it will predict automatically what the image is, whether it is a cat image or whether it is a dog image. Okay, so not only that one, for example, that is one of the example for the image recognition. For example, voice recognition. Voice recognition means whenever I'm speaking, whatever I'm speaking, somebody also speak, multiple persons are speaking. Okay, so when multiple people are speaking at that time, the system able to understand whose voice it is. Okay, so how it works? First of all, it will learn how I spell the words, how my pitch value is. According to that, it will predict, it will tell you whose voice it is. So this is the how deep learning algorithms will work. So when compared to the text data, this audio, video, image data is more complex to learn the patterns. In deep learning algorithms, we have neural networks. Multiple neural networks will be there, and in that, it will separate it multiple layers. Okay, each layer will do each thing. I will explain you in detail when we are moving towards. Okay, because just today I want to give you what are the topics are related in that particular data science with AI, and what are the things we are going to learn in future, and what are the tools we will use. That's it. Okay, and coming to the natural language processing. What NLP? We will call it as a NLP. NLP means natural language processing. That means it is a human language. Okay. So, for example, I'm speaking. That is also one natural language. For example, uh, as we have already discussed about that e-commerce platforms, in that e-commerce platforms, if you want to buy some product, what will you check? You will check the rating and the price, and that rating will be depending upon the reviews also you will check. So what the review is, whether the review is positive review, negative review, or neutral. Okay, so NLP will check everything. So NLP means it is a text, it will understand the text. Okay. So for example, if the product is good, okay, so that is a positive review. So whatever we are getting the reviews, it will separate, it will tell you whether the review is positive, negative, or neutral. Okay, not only that, for example, I hope you everybody knows about the spam folder in email. There is a few tabs will be there, like a inbox, sent, outbox, and all this draft and spam folder will be there. Some of the mails will go to the spam. How it is going on the spam? Why it is going on to the spam? Why it is not getting in the inbox? That means if anything is getting from the promotions, like for example, if whatever the sender is sending the content, if the sender has attached any unwanted links, or whatever the sender is sending the text, in that text if there are any content related to the fraud link, or he made any changes in that, at that time that will go to the spam folder. Okay, so not only that one, so first what is happening, first AI is reading your chart, whatever you are getting the mail, that is that is read by the AI, and then it will consider it as a inbox, or it is a spam. Okay, so if the content is perfect, sender is not fake, if the sender mail is correct and everything is perfect, then it will go to the inbox, or otherwise it will go to the spam folder. And not only that one, and translations from, for example, Google translations, as we have already know that from one particular language to another particular language, if you want to change, okay, so if you give any text, if you want to change the if you want to change the language from one language to another language, that is the meaning. It is able to understand first whatever you are giving the text, it is understanding, and then it will give you the output. Okay, sentiment analysis also like that. It will tell you whether the state sentence whatever you are giving. For example, if I go to a if I went to a movie yesterday, okay, somebody asked how was the movie. So whatever, if I tell that movie was good, okay, that is a positive review, positive sentence. Okay, or the movie was okay, but after break it is not hero performance is not that much good, means that is I'm giving the average. Okay, average rating. So whatever you are speaking or whatever you are giving the text, it is telling whether which type of sentiment it is. Okay, these type of data will available in the Kaggle or few open sources. You can download it and we can do it. Okay, I will explain you everything about it. And then coming to the computer vision, this is the understand. We are able to understand missions. Computer vision is, as we have already told you about the images and audios, videos. Okay, computer vision. It will understand the visual information and then it will give you the things. Okay, so this is how we are going to work on. Guys, please listen. First, we will collect the data and everything will be we are doing our own. Okay, so whatever we are going to learn means for every concept we will conduct the assignments and we will make you to do projects also, and I will do the projects parallelly. Okay, first of all, I will explain you how to do the project, and I will give you the mini projects like whatever you are able to do, and I will give them after explaining every project, because we are going to do for every data. For example, we will first work on the Excel data. Okay, so everything from the data collection, data cleaning, data pre-processing, and choosing the algorithm and deploying the model, we will cover all these things, and we will make the data, whatever we have data, that data will be converted into the visual representation also. So we are going to work on the CSV data, image data, audio data, and video data also. Okay, so we will use all the machine learning algorithms and all the deep learning algorithms. Coming to the NLP is also come to the deep learning. Okay, in that we will have a algorithms for it. We have deep learning techniques, we will call it as like a RNN, LSTM, recurrent neural network, and long short term memory. These are used for the NLP data. Okay, so we are going to cover assignments, and we are going to cover on every topic about the project also. Okay, so let's understand about the real world applications. So in AI, in our daily life, lot of AI applications are there, like a chat GPT. Most of the people are using nowadays. What chat GPT will do? Whatever you are giving the code, or whatever you are giving the command, or we will call it as a prompt. Okay, prompt means input. So according to the prompt, it will generate the data. Guys, here you have to understand, chatbot is different, chat GPT is different. Chatbot, for example, in olden days, they will register only few answers. It is automatically given you. It used to give you. But Chat GPT means it will generate the data. Okay, so whatever you are asking about, the whether you want to like summarize the data, or if you want to translate from one language to another language, or if you want to research about anything, or if you want to write code for particular problem solving or anything. Okay, so everything will be generated. It will generated automatically. Okay. So coming to the Google Maps. Google Maps also real time. It is used further from initial point to we can do initial state to goal state. When you give that, it will recommend you the best route. Okay, and the best, and it will recommend you the best and safest route for you. Clear? And coming to the face recognition means, as we have already told you about that, this is a advanced computer vision. It will, first of all, it will learn the patterns from your face. After recognizing every pattern of it, whenever you show your face, automatically it is opening. And not only that one, self-driving cars. Self-driving cars means autonomous vehicles. It will use the sensors. For example, while car is moving, how everything is knows. If the, for example, while we are moving on the road, there are a lot of vehicles will be there, traffic signals will be there. We have to control the steering, brakes, and we have to control everything. So how without human, how it is moving, how it is controlling everything means, first of all, it is able to understand, it is taking the data, like what we have already told you. First it will gather the data. How it is gathering the data? From the sensors. Okay, as a human, what are the sensors we have? We can see with the eyes, we can gather some data with the eyes. Okay, and we can gather some data with ears. Whatever we are listening, that is also sensor. Ear also sensor, and eyes also sensor, and hands also sensor. Okay, sometimes we can touch it and we can feel it and we can gather the data. So as a human, these are the sensors for us. But as a machine or any tool, anything that has also sensors like a cameras, radars, all this. Okay, so what AI do? So first of all, while car is moving, from the environment, okay, from the environment, sensors will take the data. That data will, through actuators, it will send it to the agent. Agent is a brain of the computer. Okay, so we have also brain, right? So what we do with our brain, for example, if I feel something, if I touch it, my nerves will go to the brain and it will tell it is what it is. In that way, for AI also, agent is a brain. Okay, whatever the getting the data from the sensors, it is taking. Okay, so it is taking the data and it is doing it. Are you clear? So agent will think and reason the data of it, and then it will solve the problem. Are you clear? And then let's discuss about the machine learning and all these we have already discussed about it. And data science, how business related works too. Okay, sales prediction. For example, um, if you are doing any business according to the past year, according to the last year, some business persons will predict the future also. If the stock is like this, and how the customers are coming to our product, in that particular one, how many customers are regular customers, how many customers are high spenders, okay, how many customers are the new customers, and everything they will separate. According to that, they will forecast forecast and they will predict about the future. In that way also we can helpful for the data science. And customer behavior analysis. Okay, customer behavior analysis means how they are, and like what the most of the people are preferring. Okay, what is the most of the people nowadays are choosing, which type of brands they are choosing. Okay, what is the best way to improving our business. Okay, if the if was like for example, if you any shopping mall is there. Okay, what is the most people for which time has it getting more business. Okay, in that particular business what we are need to expect in that, which type of product, which type of brands customers are attracting that particular time. So everything will be decided, everything will be which customers behavior, it will analyze it and then it will suggest you, it will predict about the next year. Okay, so targeted advertising means, for example, marketing messages. Okay, so when you are going Instagram, while you are scrolling, lot of advertisers are getting YouTube or Instagram. What it is getting? If you are watching related to the any education purpose, or if you want to choose, if you want to learn any courses. Okay, if you want to search anything in your Google, so from that day you will get multiple online courses platforms will get the advertisers. Okay, so how it is analyzing you first and then it is telling you. Let's understand the relationship between how it is. So see here, data science, okay, AI and machine learning. These all are combination. Okay, so in AI plus data will work and it will predict the insights and learn the systems. Okay, machine learning AI will take the help of data science also to understand the data and what the data is telling, it able to know the insights of it, and then it AI will take the help of machine learning also. Why it is taking the help of machine learning? To learn the patterns of the data. What should we do? What should we predict? Okay, so data science also take the help of AI, and data science also will take the help of machine learning also. So machine learning is also take the help of AI and data science. Okay, this is how the cycle will going on. Okay, in the future classes we are going to learn about all this, and we have heard about lot of roles related to the data, like we will called mission, what is data analyst is, what the data scientist, what the data engineer. We will heard about the machine learning engineer. Okay, machine learning, deep learning engineer, AI developer, ML developer. What the people do? Every person will work on the data, and this is how they will work. Guys, are you clear so far?
Guys, at least you can respond with emojis, reactions.
Yes,
If you are
we are
stating
expecting. Any one of you, please raise your voice or raise your, yeah. Anybody?
like 100% of the students are from like
So
strangers, not
somebody
academic.
have asked me, just give me a minute. Somebody text me, "Hey, can you please explain machine learning concept again?" Is it?
So at that time, you already explained it actually. So that's why.
Sorry. Hello. So let's discuss about the machine learning first. Okay. So machine learning, what machine learning is? The term is telling about the machine is learning something. Okay. So First of all, it will learn the past data. Okay. Past data means historical data. So, first of all, you have to know your goal. You want to, whatever you are going to predict about that, you should have a data on the past. Okay. So, according to the past data, it will learn that data and then it will predict for the future. Are you clear? Sir, for learning that particular data and predicting about the future or present, we will have a supervised learning and unsupervised learning algorithms will be there. Okay. In that supervised learning means when you know the output, when you know the label, at that time we will use the supervised algorithms. Or unsupervised means when we do not know about the output, just that things should be categorized into a different categories. That categories we will call it as a clusters. Okay. That is the unsupervised learning. Which category is which form? Are you clear? So in that one, and we have another one also, reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning is mostly used in the gamings, like online games. Okay. While, for example, chess game, if you make a good move, perfect move, at that time you will get the reward, or otherwise you will get the feedback of it. So this is how machine learning will work. Guys, clear?
Hello, Gopika. Am I audible now?
Yes, yes, you are.
What I'm telling is, so since no one is asking any questions, I think they are clear with all the concepts. So you
Okay,
can tell the agenda of tomorrow's meet, and we can end the session here.
sure, definitely.
Yes.
So, thank you guys. And today we are done with the classes of today. We have discussed about how the AI and data science and machine learning. And then tomorrow we are going to discuss about how to collect the data. Okay. And we will discuss about the what are the key concepts are related to it. Okay. So, like technical skills, what are the technical skills we should implement in this particular one, like programming language which we are use. Okay. What are the statistics we will use? Okay. For the data visualization, how data visualization will work on. Okay. We will discuss about the neural networks and deep learning. And we will discuss about the what are the career opportunities after learning data science with AI. How many jobs will be there? We are going to discuss about all this. Are you clear? And we will let you know how to gather the data and everything we will learn from tomorrow. Okay. Okay, guys. Have a great evening. Thank you for being.
Thank you. Thank you. Very,
Thank you. Bye,
thank you,
guys.
Gopika. That was a great session. We'll meet tomorrow. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
sure, definitely. Guys, I'm expecting you even reactions of the emojis also.
Yes, at least, guys. So that we'll
Sure.
understand how far your guys are understanding.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, guys.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
thank you
Yeah.
all. Thank you, everyone.